Hey everyone, it's Amanda with Iron Will Dog Lodge. This is Brutus. He's a teddy bear Bernedoodle from Rocky Mountain Bernedoodles. He just got done with his turnkey puppy training. He's 6 months old, so he's getting ready to go home to California. Thank you so much to his family for giving us the opportunity to work with him. We really enjoyed it. Brutus is definitely, he's a very happy boy. He loves to just be loved on, loves to play. But he is also very lazy and can be very stubborn. He's pretty hilarious, so we're always laughing at him, but he kind of has a mind of his own. But yeah, he's a good boy. So yeah, so enjoy his video and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much. Okay, so this is the slip lead. We use these for all the puppies, training them the whole time that they're here. So, and then this little keeper right here, I'll show you how to use that. But these are very, very good to use. You have more control of the head and neck instead of just using a regular collar and lead. So you just put it on and make sure it's like right here up there by his ears. To pull it. And then take this little keeper and put it down there. Leave about that much room so that when it's loose, it's loose on his neck and not like tight. You don't want to have it choking him. But this is really good for training. It gives you way better control when you're doing things with him. And just keep in mind that when you're walking him, a loose leash is reward. So this should always be loose, and we will demonstrate that later in this video while we're walking him in the park and the stores. But the leash is always loose, and it's like in a U shape. And then if you ever need to make a correction, just do a pop and release, and that's it. So you can do it up or you can do it to the side, pop and release. But always release. Do not ever just hold tension on it. That's going to confuse your dog. And then it's just going to create more and more problems in the future. And he's going to know that you don't know what you're doing. So be calm and confident. Do what you're supposed to do. Loose leash is reward. So always do that with him. Brutus, heel. Good. Good. Brutus. Good. Good. And he has that auto sit, but like I said earlier, sit, you just do this and say sit. If you need to snap your fingers, say Brutus sit. Good boy. And do it that way. Stay is just, you hold your hand out, the palm of your hand out, stay. Down. Good. Good. And you can do the long distance down with him. So whatever distance you are, it could be, way further than that, and he'll go down when you just say down. And then also with the place area that I demonstrated last time, make sure that when you tell him place, it doesn't have to be on something that's elevated. It could be a dog bed, a rug, a blanket, wherever you want him to go. Make sure he stays on that place area. You should not have to tell him to stay. Just say Brutus place and he'll do it. That's very good to have, when you're training with him, because if you guys are cooking dinner or want to sit down and enjoy dinner, he needs to have a place to go. He should not just be following you everywhere. So definitely, that comes with the rules, boundaries, limitations, but he needs to have his place. He needs to have his, bedroom, to go to. So, yeah. Brutus, place. Heel. Good. Good boy. Heel. Good. Brutus, kennel. Good. Okay, so those were Brutus's commands that we've taught him. So sit, down, place, you just point to the place that you want him to go to. Kennel, I just point to his kennel, and he goes right to his kennel, and you really shouldn't really have to say the command too much, because they already know when I move my hands or my fingers, when I do this, that means sit. When I do that, that's down, point. So they're very, very good about that. Sometimes, like, if they get a little distracted with something, like say there's a super loud noise or people are screaming or whatever, I'll snap my fingers and, just to get his attention and say, sit. So it's as simple as that. So also on the leash, I'll show you that in the next clip, on how we use it and how to correct him on the leash when you're out walking him. Okay, so I just want to demonstrate the crate ritual that we've been doing with Ellie and Brutus. So this will just be the demonstration. So whether it's a kennel like this or a crate, you tell them the same thing. They need to do the same thing. And also just when you have your crate, just put a thin fleece blanket in there. They don't need anything thicker than that. They will get too hot, and then I wouldn't want them to like chew it up or anything. They are still teething. They're still very young. So watch that. I also just have the raw hides in there, that they can chew on, and then the calm toys, ropes, stuff that they can't destroy, but it really helps them with their teething and if they need something to chew. So definitely leave that stuff in there if you're not going to be around, or even at night. Sometimes you have to take it out at night if they're messing with it too much. But yeah, so when you tell them to go in, you just say, Ellie, kennel. Good. And they just go right in. Brutus. Good. Kennel. Good. So just like that, they just go right in. They know that they cannot come out until I tell them to come out. Kennel means kennel, and then they need to just stay, calm. You need to be calm, they need to be calm. This is their bedroom den area, so this should always be a good, positive experience. Don't ever use it as a punishment. But they are fully crate trained, and they do great. They love their crates. And so, the door doesn't even have to be closed. You don't need to slam them in there. They absolutely love them. So just keep that in mind, and never, get them too excited about anything. Just like I said, just always keep it a calm experience. Just tell them to kennel and leave it at that. Don't say anything else. And this is exactly how they are. They're perfectly fine. And yeah. Brutus, please. Good boy. So something else that we do the blow dryer, and we just really mess with these guys, flip them over, turn them, mess with their feet, kind of pull on them, and just really get them used to stuff like that, and to where they're not ever gonna, hurt us while we're doing it. And too, with kids, kids are always gonna do that stuff and tug on them, pull on their tail. And two, it gets them ready for the vet and the groomer, so that that's not going to bother them, opening their mouth, doing stuff like that. Things that just make them uncomfortable, but these guys do really well with it. always messing with him and doing this stuff. I have my kids around him, so, and they do great. So yeah, good boy.
I just wanted to show you what we do with Brutus with his feeding ritual. We practice nose, eyes, ears. We want all three senses working. And so this is good for food aggression and anything like that. So we'll mess with them while they're eating and everything. So, and then we can take it away at any time. Just know that it is our food, not theirs, and we're just giving it to them instead of it being their food and we can't touch it. So, real quick. Brutus, right here. Good. Good boy. Brutus. Good. Okay. Okay. And that's it.